Hello, welcome back to Rev Solution. In today's video I've come over to Salisbury Plain in the Wiltshire countryside. I'm going to be putting the Metzeler Karoo street tyre through its paces on the off-road courses around Salisbury Plain. As you can see, it is loose gravel. There is a lot of technical trails over here that I'm not even going to attempt for the half of it because I'm just going to fall off and smash the bike up. But no doubt the tyres are going to perform really well. There's plenty of enduro bikes, you can probably hear them in the distance. So it's going to be a cracking day. Stay tuned and I'll let you know what I think about these tyres. Right, let's give it a go. So I'm going to be testing the Metzeler Karoo street tyre today. I've had these tyres on the Africa Twin for 3,255 miles. This is just going to be a off-road loose ground test of the tyre. I'll bring you a street review of the tyre in a couple of videos time. The Africa Twin is fantastic. It's a brilliant bike. The Karoo street tyres are what it came with. I haven't adjusted them in any way at all. It is what is standard with the Africa Twin Adventure Sport, the 2021 model. And so far on this loose ground, they seem pretty good. I've really got to pay attention to where I'm going on Salisbury Plain because there's a lot of byways and this looks like the route I can take. I can't go to that part to the left of me. What we got here? Permissive byway. So I believe that basically means sometimes you can use it, sometimes you can't. This is very, very steep. I don't know if the camera's picking it all up, but wow. The bike is in gravel mode. I'm letting it take itself down nice and comfortably. I'm actually going to do a run back up there. Let's turn the bike around, see what they're like on a turn. There is no way on earth I'll be tackling that on this bike. I don't know if you can actually get a good idea of how steep this is, but let's give it a go. Up we go. There's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit in Salisbury Plain, or on Salisbury Plain, so I can't go fast, but when you're going off-road you're not wanting to go fast. They turn nicely, I'll give them that. Right, let's go back down. I'm going to go through a few settings on the Africa Twin, just see how it handles, but let's go over these little bumps. Comfortable. Straight up the other side. I haven't felt the tyres slip out at all, to be honest. So the byway carries on this way, can't go out that way. Might shut my helmet actually, just so I don't get too much wind noise. But they seem, I mean, like I said, I'm not an off-roader. I don't have a lot of experience off-road, if any, to be honest. But I thought I'd just bring you all a cracking review, or more of a cracking ride on Salisbury Plain with the Africa Twin on the Metzeler tyres. Now this says permissive byway going down here, so let's wait for this chap to come out. Is he on an Africa Twin? Hello mate, how you doing, right?
I prefer being off-road than on.
Oh, that was a nice little chat with that bloke. Gave me some tips about riding off-road. Basically, I got the wrong tyre and I've got to take it easy. But let's have some fun. Well, from what I've gathered so far with the Karoo street tyres, they're pretty good. I mean, off-road that is. I can feel the ground, yep, moving out from underneath me. Obviously this isn't a comprehensive review on them from a professional. Go down there. Nice. It's just some numpty on his bike in Salisbury Plain. So as you can see, it's all just loose gravel. There's nothing too technical that I'm taking the Africa Twin on. It's moving around quite nicely underneath me, going through the ruts there. I'm going to take it a little bit slower. I'm going in first gear. Feel the bike moving. I think that's what you got to do. You just got to let the bike move underneath, gripping the tank with my knees. But what a beautiful day it is out here. Lovely bank holiday weekend. Now I can tell you straight away, I'm not an off-road rider. I do not I wouldn't say I don't enjoy it, I just don't want to smash my bike up. However, that said, look at this. This is absolutely stunning. Lovely scenery. Let's get back up onto this road. It's apparently a German village out here that was put in place, I think, in the 50s. And today is one of those days where it's open. Right, so we've got another byway here. Let's go off here a little bit. I've got to try and remember to stay slow. Don't rush ahead, because I just got a tendency to go fast. I don't want to be doing that. Come unstuck, come flying off the bike, smash my bike to pieces. But it just goes to show that a lot of people talk about the BMW GS, saying that the GS is the only bike to get. If you want an adventure bike, go get a GS. They are very good motorcycles, there's no denying that. Yeah, there's no denying that the BMW GS is a very, very good motorcycle. But there's also the Africa Twin. This is a very capable machine. And the one thing that chap did say is there's normally I mean, look at this. Keeping those revs up, straight up, over, fly in the face, easy. Didn't cause me any problems at all. So yeah, if you do want an adventure bike, I'd seriously consider looking at the Honda Africa Twin as well. Don't discount it just because it's not a BMW. We got a little bit of technical ground here. I'm not fully confident at standing up for long periods when the going gets a bit tough. But the Africa Twin breezes through it. Lovely. This is what I've said about the Africa Twin. It is definitely a capable bike, and with the Metzeler Karoo street tyres, it is extremely capable. The only thing that lets it down is the plonker riding it. Alright, where do we go from here? Let's go on this track here. I need to figure out the best way of riding this bike with the clutch. There you go. Look at that. Come on, Honda. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, look at that. Awesome. No, I'm not going to go up there. That's a byway. I'm going to stay on the permissive byway. So yeah, so far with the Karoo tyres, I'm not actually finding them too much of a problem off-road. They seem pretty comfortable. Now, I should have bought my waterproof over trousers to put on, because it would have been brilliant to blast through a few puddles out here. But I've only got jeans, and I've got about an hour and a half ride back home. That's as long as I don't smash the bike up. So I don't really want to get too wet. Well, I don't really want to get wet at all, but I'm basically just going to get lost on Salisbury Plain, find my way back eventually. Now the other thing you got to be watching for in Salisbury Plain is dog walkers, people walking about, but if you show each other a bit of respect, everyone's a winner. What we got down this way? So there's a byway down that way. Let's just stay on this one. Now I made sure I brought out a full tank of fuel before I started today. The last thing I want to do is end up running out of fuel out here, a long way from anything. So let's change the setting on the bike now. Let's go for off-road mode. Again, with the Africa Twin, all it does is just change the power settings, the traction control settings. Honestly, I haven't had any real issues with the tyres gripping the ground so far. It hasn't made me feel like I'm going to come off, other than my own ability to balance a bike and go over some ruts and things like that. It's really comfortable. The suspension on the bike is bloody good as well. I mean, you can bounce this thing over things and hardly feel anything. There's some impact areas out here which I definitely will stay well and truly clear of. Don't fancy getting blown to smithereens out here. Right, hopefully that is a byway in front of me. Do we have a byway? Is this a byway up here? Byway subject to flag. Oh yeah, it's still part of the main road, isn't it? So let's bring her up, pushing power, feel the back slipping, it's gripping, nearly 30 miles an hour up the hill. Not a problem for the Africa Twin. What I'll do is try and take a photo with the Wiltshire countryside in the background. I really do love the Africa Twin. It's a brilliant bike. Alright, can I put the bike here? Nope. Need to find somewhere where the ground's a little bit harder. Alright, so this isn't a comprehensive review on the Metzeler tyres. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I can't give you an in-depth technical review on them. However, as you can see by this, there's still a fair amount of tread. They are curved all the way across the tyre, so you've got a nice contact area with the road, but also they've got nice grooves inside it. So when you do come onto the wet stuff and also the mud and the loose gravel, they still manage to bite through and grip really well. And as for the rear tyre, you can see there's still plenty of chunky tread left on that one. So if you are looking for an off-road on-road tyre, the Metzeler is a pretty damn good tyre, I've got to say. But please do stick around, wait for my review on the road section, because that is where I think this tyre falls down quite badly. So yeah, thank you for watching Rev Solutions out here in the Wiltshire countryside on Salisbury Plain. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. And until next time, ride safe, and I'll see you soon.